All right, guys, welcome back to another episode on Principal Outdoors YouTube channel. Once again, I am lucky to have Hiroshi Nishine here with me, master lure designer and just a super creative guy who builds what I think are the best lures that are out there right now. As I've said before, I work as a sales rep and I work with some pretty big companies. I never really expected to work with a lure company. I have worked with other lure companies, but when I started talking with Hiroshi and learning what the thought that he puts behind these baits, I was 100% interested in doing this. So we've been working together for a year now, and it's just going great. So what we're going to talk about today are crankbaits. So Hiroshi designed a system of crankbaits. So there's 4 different crankbaits in the system. There's a slow float. There's a silent model. Those were the first ones that were designed. And then there is the Chippewa DD blade, which is a deep diver. And also in shallow is an RB blade. And those two have actual blades on them. So we're going to talk about those blades a bit later. But first, let's just talk about the silent and the slow float. So the silent and the slow float, was it the slow float was the first one you designed?
No, first one is the silent.
Silent, okay.
Silent. This one we call Chippewa RV.
Yep.
RV means a round bill.
Round bill,
Yeah. This is a kind of very basic crankbait.
Yeah.
So very simple.
Yeah.
Like you just throw, it's winding.
Yeah.
So
an all-round
crankbait. Yeah, all around.
Yeah.
This one is very versatile.
Yeah.
If you don't know which crankbait you should choose in your water, maybe you start from this crankbait.
Yeah.
Is easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because almost every crankbait out there is not a silent crankbait. It's most of them have rattles in them and stuff, right? Yeah. Good. And so the interesting thing that you said is RB is for round bill.
Round bill, yeah.
Everyone talks about square bills. Did you not want to put a square bill on it?
Actually, this one is the first prototype of the Chippewa.
Oh wow!
But this one has a square bill.
Oh yes, okay.
Of course, I catch lots of bass on this prototype.
Yeah.
But I realize round bill is you can use more place, more versatile than square bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So square bill is very effective bill.
Yeah.
If you target the obvious cover like a wood, rock, and something,
lay down and stuff,
and make a deflection, and trigger the bite.
Yeah.
But if you don't target, that kind of stuff, round bill is more, easier to use.
Okay.
More suitable.
And you could also throw it at cover too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Our round bill. This one has a round bill, but snagless ability is the same as.
It's exactly the same as a square bill.
I don't need square bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, I designing the square bill model of Chippewa.
Okay.
Already,
You've already done it.
Done it, but
okay.
I don't think it's necessary. This RV works so well with that kind.
Yeah, because it's very interesting. Yeah, because everyone talks about square bills and everything, but I've thrown it around rocks and everything. It deflects great. What is the lip made out of?
It's circuit board.
Circuit board. Okay.
Yeah. Very durable.
Yeah. So without a blade on it, you have the slow float and you have the silent. So is the slow float silent as well?
Yes.
It is silent. They're both silent.
Yeah,
okay.
Just heavier. I think 1 gram heavier than regular model. It's
Okay.
slow float.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you need this kind of buoyancy on the water when the water is very cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And then you went to the bladed crankbait. So
yes.
I told you when I first met you, I was very honest with you, that I looked at that blade and I said, wow, somebody put a blade on a crankbait. Like to me, I looked at it and I'm just thinking, you're just trying to be clever. You didn't, you're just trying to be different, right? But then when I talked to you, in fact, I asked you that the first time I met, and you actually gave me the explanation on why you put a blade on there.
Yep.
So why is there a blade on there?
So this blade create more reflection, right?
Light reflection. Yeah.
And also this blade hit to the tail hook.
Okay.
So make a noise.
Okay.
Also when this blade hit the tail hook, this blade change the direction to swim. So actually,
Oh, it changes it.
Yeah, it's hunt.
Oh, wow,
make,
okay.
make a hunting action.
Okay,
So
yeah.
yep.
So that's mostly what it is the flash, so the extra flash on it, and the sound that it makes
Yes.
hitting the hook,
Yeah.
and which causes it
Yeah.
to change direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, and you put that on a deep diver and on the RB blade, which is the regular like 4-foot model, I think, right? Interesting. You know, I said it in one of my other videos that I don't know why. I wasn't a big crankbait fisher, shallow crankbaits, yeah, but I've never caught so many fish on this deep diver right here, and that's my favorite color right there.
Ghost shark.
Yeah, just saying, that's my favorite color. So, but I've caught more fish on this, and good sized fish, smallmouth and largemouth and pike and everything too. It reminded me of something. I had an old partner when I started fishing tournaments. He's no longer with us, but he was a great fisherman. And he used to say, he said, John, sometimes you just got to piss them off. You got to make them angry, right? And that's what it reminded me of this. It's for some reason, that makes them angry, that blade on there.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah.
The fish get more aggressive than without blade.
Yeah.
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 I don't know why. Only fish knows, but
Yes,
I know I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed too is that you get small fish. You know, whenever I see a fish that's about, a fish about that long hits a bait about that big, like they're the same size, like the fish has to be crazy to hit a lure this big,
Yeah.
like in the natural world. A 3-inch fish is not going to hit another 3-inch fish, I don't think. But for some reason, this sound or whatever really makes them angry and hits them, right?
Something.
Yeah.
Mm.
The other thing I noticed is they come with a snap on them. And you recommend to obviously if you're putting the snap on it, you recommend that people always use a snap on it. Yeah.
Yeah, because snap give the better action than split ring.
Yeah.
Because split ring has a 2 wire, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is wire of the crankbait.
Yeah.
Split ring,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
2 wire
Yeah.
touched to the crankbait.
Yeah.
So it's affect the action a little bit. But snap is only wire and more free.
It's a smaller wire too. Usually
Yeah,
that's
smaller
like-
wire. Yeah. So
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
put the best action.
And you're never worried. See, again, I wouldn't use snap. Before we met, I wasn't using snaps either. Because I was raised as a bass fisherman who read all the American magazines and all that stuff. Where you're almost a purist, where you have to tie directly, and you wouldn't use a snap. That's for trout fishermen.
Yeah.
But you're not worried about the snap opening up, or
No, never happened to me, and that's why I made our original snap.
Yeah.
It's very durable.
very strong.
I had never problem on this one.
Yeah, it would take a lot to open up a snap like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay, and I see you have some original. What do you call those? Those are the molds, or
Called EDM.
okay,
It's a copper mold to make a mass production mold.
okay.
So I hand finish this one.
That's what I've seen you carve. You actually carve in that. So from that they make the mold to make the mass production. But that you will actually hand carve yourself. So you'll literally carve every scale that you see on there.
Yeah, not scale. Scale is a machine carving, but the face,
The gills,
gel, everything.
the eyes, and all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. Amazing.
Yeah, kind of semi handmade.
Semi-handmade. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So
Very good.
try this one. Yeah. So this one good for largemouth, but also good for smallmouth. So especially springtime.
Yeah.
I use this braided crankbait with the swim bait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I threw swim bait a lot in springtime. Not to get a lot of bite.
Yeah.
But sometimes fish doesn't hook.
Yeah.
Just swim bait. The bass eat the tail of swim bait.
Yeah.
At that moment, same thing. I just throw crankbait, slow retrieve like a swim bait.
Yeah.
So less bite than swim bait,
Yeah.
but most of it I can catch because the crankbait has a tail hook.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, many times I catch bigger fish than swim bait.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This is my springtime secret.
Yeah. Nice of you to share
Right.
that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and again, that's got the Ichikawa hooks on it, which
Yes,
again
very
are,
sharp.
yeah, like, you know, he could have put any hook on these baits, and we're here to promote the baits, not really the hooks, right? But you can't go without saying how good those hooks are. Like, I've never been more impressed with hooks. They're so strong and they're
So
so
strong.
so sharp
Yeah,
too.
I when I picked the select the hook,
Yeah.
our official hook,
Yeah.
I tried more than 100 type of product
Yeah.
of hook. I destroy everything,
Okay.
just straighten and just press and everything. But Ichika is the sharpest and strongest.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why we pick this,
Yeah.
hook.
Yeah, even
On our
after
product.
catching,
Yeah.
I've got baits that I've caught 30 fish on them, and the hooks are still almost dangerous. They're stick to your skin.
Very
almost,
very
you know?
sticky,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
sticky.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we catch big salmon and trout and walleye.
Yeah.
Fish hook has to be
Yeah.
very very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, especially this one, that color. But if you're not using these for walleye on the deeper diver, I just think they're going to be great. The first walleye fisherman that really fishes that bait is going to do so good with it. Where I fish, there's not many walleye, so I haven't had a chance to try it for walleye. I know somebody, one of our retailers, Fishing World, he actually was fishing it for walleye, and he was trying other baits and couldn't get the walleye to hit. I hope you don't mind me telling you the story, Mike, but anyways, it's out there. And he knew there was walleye there, but he started throwing one of these, and right away he started getting bit on it.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And
Wow.
again, I think it's because they're looking at other crankbaits that they may have seen before, maybe not. But then this thing comes with the blade on it, making that noise and deflecting itself, changing its trajectory, and it was triggering strikes for him too. And I'm not a huge crankbait fisherman. I'm not a deep crankbait fisherman, but I like this for sandy drop off. So if it's a sandy or a weedy drop off, like just kind of a grassy drop off, and it drops off to about 10 feet with a steep drop, it kills there. It kills there for largemouth and smallmouth. Just absolutely does really
Yeah,
well for
they
them.
love that blade, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is, but that blade, right?
Mm.
So the other thing I just found out too is we've got blades now available.
Okay.
You can replace the blades,
Yeah,
right?
replace blade, copper and gunmetal and silver.
Yeah.
So depends,
Yeah.
water condition you can replace to that,
So the gunmetal would be if you want to be more subtle, I guess,
Yes,
right?
yes.
The copper somewhere in between.
Copper is, from my testing, good in the really muddy water.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
really muddy water.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Good. So
Yeah, silver is a clear water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty
So that's a replacement blade. I guess people could try to put it on another crankbait, but I don't think it would. Like he designed the crankbaits to have that blade on it, so you can try it on other crankbaits, putting a blade on it. I don't think you're going to get the same results, but you're more than welcome to try it, of course, right?
Right.
And then the last thing that caught my eye is this. I mean, I love these wooden. Yeah, that was your original carve.
Yeah,
of
original
it?
carve or chip power. I think this, I carved this one 2016 or 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not that long ago.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, about 5 years, 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, this one.
Amazing. And obviously those are all carved by hand, right? Okay, good. Excellent. All right. So that's anything else on the crankbaits you want to? Any more secrets you want to let out?
No, I don't want to see that.
Save some secrets. All right, good. So yeah, that's it. There's like I said, it's a crankbait system, 4 different crankbaits. If you're going to try one, this is from me. My personal advice is try that deep diver with that blade on it, the DD blade. You will catch fish on it. I don't want to promise you're going to catch fish on it, but I'm sure you'll catch fish on it. It's so easy to use. Just throw it out there. It casts a mile. Crank it in slowly, crank it in fast if you want, and you will get fish on it. So give it a shot. Hiroshi, again, thanks for coming by.
Thank you very much.
I think this was a great video, and let's fish some crankbaits. We're ready for spring. Thanks, guys.